Hey ESCAPETHEROOMers, it's Cece here. This is our first stop in Pittsburgh and it's Escape Room Pittsburgh. To our right side is where the entrance is to the building, and as you can see to my left is where the free parking is, right across the street outside of Aldi's. And it's actually free, so if you'd like to park here, that'll probably be your easiest option.
This video is sponsored by ThinkSolve Escape. ThinkSolve Escape is located in Turnersville, New Jersey, a quick 10-minute ride from Philadelphia. They have 6 immersive experiences intertwined by one captivating story, and another one in the works. Be sure to check them out and follow them on social media.
What's going on, everybody? Brandon from Escape the Rumors, day 2 on our road trip escape for 10 states. And we are in Homestead, which is about 5 minutes outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I'm with Joe, the owner. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. And we're at Escape Room Pittsburgh. How coincidental. And we're playing 3 games here. Very excited to see what that's about. But before we get into all of that, we got to ask Joe some questions. Now, when did you guys open?
Yeah, so we opened up about 10 years ago. We actually, our first location's in Greenfield, which is in Pittsburgh, just 5 minutes across the bridge. We outgrew that building pretty quickly. We were the first escape room in town and bought this building shortly after. And through the years, added 3 escape rooms, and now there's 4. A couple weeks ago, we just opened one up. There's a speakeasy that's open as a cocktail bar on the weekends, and on Wednesday and Sunday, we run it as an escape room.
I've been following you guys. You guys are actually already on our 2024 list of new games and games that are coming soon. So check that out also. All right, so I gotta ask you, this is the second location.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you a 2-part. First one, at your first location, which seems to be the most popular game people book there?
Great question. So the rooms that we started with 10 years ago, we just retired maybe in the last year or 2. So they're newer games now.
Okay.
Over there we have Diamond Heist and Houdini's Escape. I would say they're pretty equal on the amount of time that they're booked. My personal favorite is Diamond Heist because I built it. Houdini was built by another company. So Diamond is a little closer to my heart.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And here at the new location, which is the most popular?
I'd probably say Tomb Explorer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to be Indiana Jones. So.
Yeah, it's a good theme. It's the first, we'll call it Gen 2 room that we built here. Another one of my children that I say that, we built in the building, and I'm really proud of that room.
Well, we're very excited to check that out. That's one of the games that we are playing, and I believe Carnegie Millions and
Subway Escape.
Subway Escape. And guys, this is the first time we are not only playing in Pittsburgh, but visiting Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So we're pretty excited. Joe, wait, hold on. You said you had escape rooms. You also have axe throwing?
We do. So,
inside of a bank?
Inside of a bank.
Oh my God. Okay, tell us, what's up with the axe throwing?
Yeah, so the story starts with escape room. Like I said, we were busy at our first location, outgrew it, bought this building. So as you can see, it's an old bank.
Yeah.
It sat vacant for about 15 or 20 years. I grew up in a neighborhood just up the hill. We knew this building was available. We acquired it, put the escape rooms in first, and then we still had the rest of the bank buildings. We're like, what do we do? We like group activities, team building, everything that escape room's known for.
Yeah.
We thought, what other activity fits that? So here we are with axe throwing.
Well, that definitely makes sense. And how many lanes do you have? It looks like you have about 8.
Yes, we have 8 on this floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow your minds.
On this floor?
There's 10 on the floor above us. So we have 18 total lanes.
2 floors of axe throwing, 18 lanes total. Wow. So you definitely, I don't have to ask this, but I know you can accommodate corporate events like big, team building.
That's definitely our bread and butter, and it pairs well with the escape room. So we have a lot of companies that'll, play the escape room for an hour or two, come up, do axe throwing, do catering, and do drinks at the bar. So it's nice to have both activities that complement each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you mentioned that you discovered escape rooms about 10 years ago, which is way before we did. You probably won't remember the name, but where did you discover escape rooms? Like, when was the first one you played?
Great question. Yeah, so it probably was about 10 or 11 years ago. I was traveling abroad with my sister and my younger cousins. We were in Budapest, Hungary, where my grandmother's from. They're known for having a bunch of escape rooms. We didn't know that at the time. We played one because it was the #1 ranked thing to do on TripAdvisor, and I immediately fell in love. My family liked it. I've always been in kind of small business my whole life, and I said, you know what, I can do this.
Okay.
Came back, started it. The rest is history.
Well, we have been to Budapest and we have had a tour there. We played a bunch. Probably is one of the ones that he played, because we did play some ones that claim to be one of the originals or the oldest in Budapest. And if it is, you'll see that link right up here. Where was I? I think I might have had too much to drink. We're supposed to play Escape. Oh, Joe, I'm sorry.
Fancy seeing
We're
you
still
here.
in I forgot I was interviewing him. I'm in the Coastline Speakeasy, and dude, they got some of my favorite drinks here. I don't know how people's gonna solve anything while drinking. Anyways, back to it. Let me shake it off. Back to our interview. Joe, all right. We are in the Coastline Speakeasy. This is their newest experience?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where you have any other updates for Escape Room Pittsburgh besides this one that you'd like to share? Or?
This is definitely it. I mean, we spent the last couple years building this. It's always been a cocktail bar on the weekends. We build it with escape room technology, PLCs, hidden doors, gizmos, gadgets. And then in the last month, we opened it up to the public as an escape room. Like I said, only on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Only on Wednesdays and Sundays. Okay, cool. Now, do you still game master?
A little bit. I had to last week because the staff called off by accident. So I did have to do it last week.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
So when you are able to game master, or back then when you were game mastering, I'm sure you've seen a lot of stuff while watching them on the camera.
Yeah.
Is there any story you can share that you've seen players do while in the rooms?
Absolutely. So we had a room in our original location in Greenfield. The room was called Prison Escape. You were in a jail cell, and you know, there was like a mirror because it was like a jail cell with a bed and a bathroom set up. And a girl was meeting her friends. Seems like she got right off the flight. She walked in with a bag, and they obviously had plans after the escape room. Well, she was getting ready in the jail cell while her friends were solving the room. So she's doing her hair in the mirror, changing her clothes, and we're like, do you not see the security cameras everywhere?
And your friends can see you.
Yeah, it was, she was in a rush, so she had her bag with her, and she was getting changed in the room. So that's
I've never heard that story of a player getting changed in the room, not realizing, well, first of all, that she's on camera, but then there's a one-way mirror or two-way mirror. Okay, yeah, that's a new one. Thank you for sharing that. Oh man, guys, you are on camera when you're in these rooms. Do you not know that? That's how they can see you. That's how they can help you push through the room. Remember that. All right, thank you for sharing that story.
No problem.
Now, being an owner, I'm sure you have a lot of words of wisdom. Any advice you could share for any future escape room owners or existing owners? Any tips?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we build and design our rooms, we always say you have to baby-proof it. Especially this room that we're in right now. There's some nice ornate glass, bottles, things like that. When we build and design these rooms, we baby-proof everything. If it's not bolted down, they will rip it off the wall.
Yeah.
If it's fragile, make sure you got duplicates of it. There's some stuff that we have 10 copies of it because it breaks once a month, once every couple of months. So that's probably my tip of advice, just baby-proof everything, because if it can get broken, it will get broken.
Yep. Words of wisdom, definitely true. Thank you for sharing that. So for Cosign Speakeasy, this is the only game you have that has an age requirement, right?
Yeah. So this is a real bar on the weekends. We do say it's 21 plus.
Okay.
At the end of the experience, we give the guests complimentary champagne. There's actually a hidden bottle right there. Let's see if I can get it to go up. Might be out of frame on the camera, but it's fun when the groups end. No matter if you get out, if you solve it, or you solve it or you don't solve it, we give everyone a glass of complimentary champagne because it is a speakeasy.
God, more incentive to step up your escape room trivia.
Yeah.
Now, 10 years you've been doing this. I'm sure you played a lot of escape rooms. Actually, what is your number? I'm curious.
That's a good question. And my number is not good. I'm sure you got
no, not your
more.
Escape rate. I meant like how many you played.
Yeah. I was gonna say, even both. Like I always say, I'm not good an escape room player. I always like to think I'm a better builder than escape room. Total rooms I've played, probably like 50 or 60.
Okay. What was one that stood out for you? Doesn't have to be your favorite, preferably the name of the company and the game. Anywhere in the world.
That's a great question. I played one in Florida, and I don't know the name of the company.
I could probably help you, but
I don't know. I'll explain the room to you.
Yeah.
And why I liked it so much. It was near Fort Lauderdale. They had basically a cabin built inside a building, and the cabin smoked, and it was a real log cabin. I don't even know if it's still around. It had to have been 8 years ago.
Okay.
And I just thought the effects that they did, from the smoke, the cabin, the way that it was built, you kind of have to climb up it. I was blown away. It was really immersive.
Well, hey guys, if you're watching this video and you know which game he's talking about, type it in the comment section below. And I will also try my best to find out what he's talking about because I want to go check it out too. All right, last but not least, something that most people do not know about you. Could be a talent or hobby, anything you want to share.
Yeah, in my spare time, I DJ as well.
Oh my God, this guy's a man of multi-talents.
Do a little bit of everything. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Wow. Do you DJ here?
I have played events in our building.
Okay.
I always tell people I'm so consumed with the escape room and speakeasy and the axe throwing. I don't get to DJ as much now, but I still get to play a couple gigs per year. A lot of my good friends are DJs, so.
What type of music?
It's a great question. Music that I like playing, I would say rap and hip hop, you know, electronic dance music, stuff like that. You know, when you play events for other people, you got to play to the crowd. And that was one thing that, you know, I love doing. You know, might not be my favorite song, but if you can get the crowd moving, that's a win.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Joe, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know what to expect when you get to these locations like Escape Room Pittsburgh, the parking lot situation, what the lobby looks like as soon as you walk in, other activities they have such as axe throwing and a speakeasy bar with actual alcohol. And also check out our website, EscapeTheRoomers.com, so you'll know what we thought of the 3 games that we were about to play here. And you won't be disappointed when you get here. Let's toast it up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Left for me to use, 1 hit left for me to move. Time is running out, gotta figure something out.